Hi, my name is Austin Dorman, and I'm a certified funnel builder and ClickFunnels ambassador. And today we're going to talk about automated workflow steps inside of the survey workflow app inside of ClickFunnels 2.0. And before we begin, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this YouTube channel, and also check out the description section as well for some really cool resources. So let's jump right in. So we're going to go over here to the left-hand side and go over to survey workflows, and then we're going to click add new survey workflow. And so we're going to call this automated workflow test survey, and then click survey workflow. Now, the first thing that we need to do when we create a survey or a quiz is to have a first question. So I'm going to click this one right here. It's called contact information. So this is just going to capture their contact information, their names, the email, and phone number. So I'm going to click save changes. And then to add the workflow steps, the automated workflow steps, we're going to click this plus button, and then we're going to click add actions. And so this is a really cool thing within the survey workflow app, is to have these workflow steps. And so if you're familiar with workflows inside ClickFunnels, essentially what you could do, you could attach it to a funnel, for example, and then it'll go through kind of like a workflow or a sequence of actions. And so we're able to add these automated workflow steps inside of the survey workflow app right here. So we just clicked the plus button, we clicked add action, and then if we go over here for the actions, we have an option to send emails in real time, essentially, like as they're going through the survey. If it hits a certain trigger or a certain rule, you could send an email, you could send assets, you could trigger workflow, you could add or remove contact tag, add or remove contact attribute, add a note, notify team members, create affiliate, create opportunity, enroll contact in course, unenroll contact from course, grant community access, revoke community access, and then some other items such as third-party integrations and webhooks. So this is super awesome that we're able to use essentially the workflow, these like workflow actions inside of the survey workflow app. So for example, right here, let's click add note, and we'll say this person is awesome. And then we're going to click create action. And then right now it just does it for all of them, but you can add a rule where it's like, if you add a rule where there is a question. So currently we don't have any questions, so maybe let's add a question right now. So we'll say, let's say for choice, we'll just say, are you a funnel hacker? And then down here below, we're going to add an answer. We'll say, yes. And then add another one. We'll say, not yet. And then we'll click save changes. And so we could actually, let's see. Yeah, so if we add the rule right now, you could add a rule. So when answer to question, actually we might have to move this down a little bit. Let's see, let's delete this one for right now. So we just have these two. So we have the contact information step, and then we have the are you a funnel hacker, and then let's add an action right here. So we'll add that note. So we'll say this person is awesome. Then create action. So right here, you can add a rule. So if we add a rule, so currently we have it when answer to are you a funnel hacker is equal to yes, we could click save. And then if they fulfill that rule as they're going through the survey workflow app, it'll add this note saying this person is awesome. So you can do a lot of really cool things with the automated workflow steps. So as we just kind of like recap, you just click this plus button, you click add action, and then you could do some other really cool things. So add action, you can send an email, send assets, trigger another workflow, and we kind of went through everything, but at least like that's some really cool things that you could do. So let's maybe add another one. So we'll click add / remove contact. So we'll say this one is funnel hacker, create action. And then we could edit this rule. So when answer to question is equal to yes, it'll, let's see, that'll add the note. And then over here, if you add the rule, you could add it, same thing. So is equal to yes, you could click save and it'll add that tag right there. So a lot of really cool things with the automated workflow steps inside the survey workflow app. And this is just kind of like a brief demo of it. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Put it down in the descriptions or sorry, put it down in the comments and I'll get back to you.